Blaze, it's Heather. Gonna go ahead and shoot today's video, or tonight's, should I say. Oh my god, I'm not getting up for that damn cat. I just got home a little while ago. Come back here, let my pets out. My dogs came out. My cat decided not to, so the door shut on him. Not shut on him, but anyways, I shut the door. Sitting there on the couch for like 5 minutes. And here he comes again, or not again, shit. Here he comes scratching, at the door, wanting out. And so I let him out. I let him out into the living room. And now I just come back here and I just took my shoes off. Started doing this. And he's here scratching at the door, wanting back in the bedroom. And I am not letting him back in the bedroom. That is one of the biggest problems that my old cat has, is that he's such a little prince that he thinks if he scratches at a door 1,800 times back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, that he should be allowed to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So, if you can hear him in the background, get used to it. But, this ain't gonna be a long video anyway, because I'm tired, and I'm thinking of trying to take a nap. I'm not sleepy, but I'm tired enough to take a nap. I mean, I could probably sleep like half of my normal hours, I guess, at the longest, but I couldn't sleep the full. And you can't tell right now, but I got a little bit of a sunburn on my face, but it's okay, because it'll tan over in a day or two, probably. But I went with Jennifer today, and she had a performance, because she's in this dance group, and she invited me to go and to watch her kid. And we went out to Chattanooga, and oh my god, my feet hurt. But we went out to Jimmy John's, and ate, and we parked over by Buffalo Wild Wings, and we kept having to walk between, I guess you'd say, those two places, basically. Like, we walked up there and then sat there for a while, and then walked around, I think, or back down that way to Buffalo Wild Wings, and then back up, and then back down, and then back up again, and then back down. Anyways, we walked a lot. And then that's the thing, too, is like, I know that, but it just depends. But there is a way to get from one place to another going a basic straight line until you have to turn, Like, say it's like, oh, you can go straight for 2 blocks and then make a right turn, and then go straight for another 2 blocks and then make, another right turn. And instead of doing that, you could have just went straight 4 fucking blocks and made a right turn, And your right turn would have been however much longer or whatever, but still. And anyways, so the way Jen was leading us, like, she had us walking everywhere. Like, kinda, to a degree. It was like back and forth and cut and this and that. And so at the very last, I knew that we had to go like uphill, so I was like, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going straight. But anyways, it was an eventful day. I took a bunch of pictures on my phone for her of her dances in her dance group that I gotta send to her or whatever. But yeah, like, I'm so tired. I mean, I am and I'm not, because I don't know, I'm me. Like, I could take a lot of shit, I guess. But I'm glad to have this downtime, I guess is the best way to word it. And that's the way I'm looking at the next week. It's like just a bunch of downtime. So hopefully I won't be doing anything this next week. I don't think I will. Or if I do, it'll just be like one or two things and it won't be that big of a deal. Because I definitely need some downtime after moving and carrying all that shit in, and my back hurting and my legs hurting. And then my knees hurting, and then Jen wants to send... She sent me a meme, like right before we went walking back to the car, about having a busted ankle, and it's like... If you've watched my previous videos, you'll see that I had a busted ankle, like 3.5 years ago when I moved into the apartment complex. And I wasn't able to go to the doctor for it and hadn't been to the doctor. And as a matter of fact, though, about 2 nights ago, it popped to the side. And it's never done that before. And so it's felt quite a bit better. So I don't know what the hell. But anyways. But the thing is because I've bared so much weight on my other foot all this time. And then the way that I fell, and I don't know. Anyways, it's almost like that muscle in that heel, it's almost like it's been split. Like if somebody could have cut it in half is the way that it feels whenever I've walked on it a lot and everything. It's really annoying. But, and then I've been talking to Kevin, this guy that reached out to me, and he's just really like positive mindset talking to me and stuff. And so that's really good for me and everything. But, we ate out at Jimmy John's, and, dang on, there was this guy there that just, he kind of, I don't know, kept looking at me a little bit there at the last. It's like, hi, bye, okay. Oh my God, what was it? Oh, fuck, what song was it? Fuck, I don't know, a song come on, and I was like, there you go, some Lynyrd Skynyrd. And it wasn't Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I felt like so embarrassed that I said that. And then I was like, oh, what's the intro to? Because it is like a Kid Rock song. But anyways, it wasn't anyways, it was like the original or what the fuck ever. And I was like, oh, fuck. In the back of my mind, I was like, fuck it, whatever. Because my mind was literally in such a fog, like up until the last probably like hour and a half. But in all honesty, my mind's kind of been in a fog up until now. I think because I just like couldn't catch up with everything, because like it's like my brain is just lagging behind what all I'm having to do because I'm just so fucking tired. But anyways, and then whenever we went and seen the parade. We caught the tail end of it. Like, legit. And, like, apparently a lot of other people didn't know where it was going to be either, It was just odd. But anyways, then we went to this festival where she performed her little dance thing with her group and stuff or whatever, and, St. Patrick's Day. And there was this girl that, said something, like, to Jen's kid when we first got there, and then, like, 2 other times, like, she come up and talked to me, and, I was just like, oh, okay, and everything, but, like, I don't know, like, I mean, she could have just been trying to make conversation, but it's like, I'm weird about social interactions. I am so weird about them, because if I don't want them, then they don't happen. Like, at all. Like, and it's not like I look at people and I'm like, no, I'm not talking to you because you're you. Like, literally, like, I'm an ambivert, and when I'm kind of in my introverted ways, it's just like, yeah, oh, that's nice, cool, yeah, yeah, what, it's like, just this basic kind of, I mean, I can carry on a conversation, and I might liven up if you can get me to talk to you for like 25 minutes, like that, I might finally liven up and get into my more social, extroverted way and everything. And this thing too, Jen, she went in a bar afterwards, and I don't know. She must have been doing some shots or something. I don't know what she was doing, but I told her to bring me out a drink. And she went to go get me one or whatever, and they wouldn't let it out of the bar unless it was a beer. So I told her to go get me a beer after she told me that. But she said to me, she said, I can, that's what it was, because I was like, I want a drink, and like, I didn't have any money, so she paid for my drink, and that's the reason I said it to her. I was like, I want a drink, and she's like, oh, well, here's the money, and I looked at her because two reasons. One, I'm kind of there to kind of keep an eye on her kid to a degree and help out with her daughter, because her daughter was with us. And the other reason is because, like, it was crowded as shit in there. And I just looked at her, and she's like, oh, or I can go order it if you're too afraid to talk to the bartender. And Jen, like, like, it just kind of made me be like, oh my God, I'm not that fucking socially awkward. I'm not that weird. I'm not that strange. I'm not that bad off. It's not that I'm like, oh my God, a bartender, like, I can't talk to them. Oh my God, I'm going to freak out. But it's like, I just have to be in my right state of mind to handle social interactions. And if I'm not in that state of mind, then I don't like to do it. It's like, no, I'm done. I ain't having it. I'll go without. Because I actually thought about ordering myself a drink at another bar that was open on the other end at one point in time, but I didn't know that they was fixing to go ahead and shut it down. Anyways, but it's like I would want to take my time at a bar, and get familiar with the bar and being at a bar and ordering drinks and ordering what I want to drink, and I've never been to a bar to get used to things, so yeah. Because literally, like, I would probably sit there for like 30 minutes just looking and being like, what do I want to drink? Let me think about it. But, anyway, so that was my day. Pretty much. Oh, Lord. My feet hurt. My knees hurt. Oh my God, my knees. Not now, but when we was walking, especially the last little bit or whatever, I was like, oh my God, my knees are gonna crack. Because it's like last week, lifting all that heavy ass shit, like my computer desk probably, I don't know how much it weighs. It's very heavy though, and then it's very big and it's very tall and all this and everything. And it took everything that like me and Eddie had to get that shit up on the goddamn truck. And then we couldn't get it off because, in all honesty, I kind of refused to a degree. I mean, I didn't. I was trying to find somebody else to do it because I was just like, we got it out of the apartment. We got it on the truck. We got it down here, like, and we got what was it? Because my entertainment center, it has a top part that sits on a bottom part, and my coffee table is big enough to support the top part of my entertainment center. And so whenever we got down here and we got all the shit moved out, out of the truck, got it all unloaded except for the big stuff and everything. For as far as my entertainment center, him and I, we slid the top piece over onto my coffee table in the back of the truck, and then we took the bottom piece and we brought it in. But Eddie and my dad put the top piece, like, carried it in, because when me and Eddie carried the top piece out, Eddie wasn't lifting from the same place as me, and he was trying to, like, grab it like you would. I don't even know what you grab that way. What do you grab that way? I've seen other people do that. My dad's even done it slightly. But I don't know, I don't know where this technique of lifting or grabbing things to carry them comes from. But it's like it could be this big thing, and like instead of grabbing both sides, there's this let me grab one side. It's like almost like you're going to rotate it, but then at that's not going to be, I don't know who, I think it's like a malfunctioned way to grab, to move something, but I don't know because I've seen so many people do it. But it's like, it's a big piece of furniture. It needs to be supported on both sides. It's like, so grab from the left and from the right. Don't just grab the right side and then try to lift straight up from there, because then the other side's going to be unsupported, and then it's going to try to flip downward because your wrists under the pressure are going to rotate. Like if you grab like this, your wrists are going to rotate like that up under the pressure. Your wrists are not going to rotate and break your friggin' hands, But anyways, so that's the way that Eddie grabbed the top piece of my entertainment center whenever we went to go carry it out on the truck. And we ended up dropping it. And I was like, oh no. And like, it's been dropped before because of my dad. But anyways, and it kind of scuffed it up a little, but it didn't bust it out real bad or anything. But so whenever we got it here, we got the bottom piece in. But I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that top again, because if we drop it from the top of the truck, because we dropped it when we were down on the ground, so it didn't fall that far. But more than likely, if we would have dropped it from the top of the truck, it probably would have fell and broke and, been just a bunch of pieces of wood. But anyways, that shit's heavy. That fucking entertainment center, that goddamn computer desk are the heaviest things other than my box spring to my bed. And you might be like, a box spring to a bed? That shit ain't heavy. It is if it's got plywood nailed to the bottom of it. Oh, it's so heavy. But it's really actually not that bad. It's just awkward shaped. And then the plywood kinda, gets a little stuck, and then you get splinters in your hand. That's fun. That's fun. Oh my god. I got one up under my nail whenever we were moving out of here, up under my thumbnail on my left hand, I remember. And it hurt so bad. And it took it forever to heal. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just here, kind of tired. I'm kind of not. My face is kind of sore from my sunburn. But, anyways. Oh, and this thing too, this guy that I used to work with or whatever, he messaged me a few nights ago, or the other night, and I talked about him in my previous video. Because I thought he was, like, trying to be an asshole to me, but I guess he's just looking to talk and everything. Which I don't mind at all, and plus, like, he was at my first job, and even though he's younger than me and everything, I was like, you're my friend, because he was, like, we became friends, we could talk to each other about stuff and everything. And then, like, the first time I cried at my new job, like, my very first job that I had, when I started working 4 years ago, well, the first time I cried, I actually, went to the bathroom. I held my composure and I asked to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom and started crying. And the general store manager, the one that had hired me in, she come and followed me and asked me what was wrong. And then I told her, and then she just hugged me and she's like, oh my god, and she's like, I'm so sorry. Because it was about my uncle dying. Because I had 3. My cousin died before I moved out. Then I had 3 uncles die, just kind of boom, 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 one right on top of another. And then by the time that first year of me working that first job I had, I went on to my next job. And at my next job, I had another uncle pass away. And I was like, okay, I moved out from under my family's thumb and I killed my uncles. Like, that's literally what the fuck I thought. But, it was fucked up. But, anyways, dang on, fuck, what was I saying about that? Oh, so at this first job, this guy that messaged me that night or whatever, the second time that I cried or whatever, he's like, don't cry, because it was the general manager that hurt my feelings and I was crying and upset about. And he's like, don't cry, you'll be alright. And he kind of patted me on the shoulder. And then I think he asked me, he's like, you need a hug? And I'm like, yes. And then I hugged him and then I dried up, my tears and everything. And I was like, thanks, And he's like, no problem. And then I kind of teased him about it a little later on. I was like, where would I be without that hug? Thanks for that hug, and stuff like that. And I needed that. And I hadn't had a hug from somebody in a really long time other than my kid and my nieces, like kids, children. And he's like, no problem. And then I broke down one day again. Oh God, I broke down real bad one day, and he just grabbed me and hugged me, if I remember correctly. 'Cause I think it's yeah. Is it? Yeah. It was 2 weeks. It was literally 2 weeks after my second uncle, or well, my third technically. Yeah, it was 2 weeks after my third uncle died. And somebody said something to me, and then they were playing a song that reminded me, and I just like fucking bust out crying, and like he's just like he done knew I was upset about it earlier, so he kind of knew what I was upset about whenever I started crying. He just grabbed me, and I just cried for a good minute. And anyways, so from there on out, I kind of kept teasing him about stuff, and I was like, you know what? I was like, you're my hug buddy. I was like, anytime I cry and need a hug, I'm going to get one from you. And he's like, it's no problem. He's like, I don't mind at all, And so we became friends like that. And like his mom came and worked there and everything. And he's younger than me. I don't even know. I think he's like 20, 21. I don't know. Maybe 22. But, anyways, so he messaged me and I ain't heard from him in a long time. Well, I don't, over a year. I hadn't really heard from him. But, so he's talking to me. Man, life is shit sometimes. Like, it really is. But I'm going to go ahead and end this, because like I said I wasn't going to make it long anyways, and plus I'm tired, and I don't think Kevin messaged me again, but I don't know. But anyways. Oh, Jennifer wrote me. But yeah, I'm gonna at least lay here and take a 15-minute cat nap, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll let sleep or get up and watch TV, or that's basically about it. But I hope everybody's doing good. You need somebody to talk to, you can hit me up on my Facebook Messenger. If you like my videos, you can comment, share, like, or subscribe. You want to talk to me about something, you can hit me up in the comments if you want to. But if not, then you can write me on Facebook Messenger. Look me up, same name, same profile picture. But other than that, I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward, and I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.